Hello players, it's Friday. Welcome to the Tech and VR News. I'm your host, the internet's Buzz Stringer. That intro is long enough. Okay, let's go. Things just keep getting better and better for Intel. Oh, poor Intel. Where did it all go wrong? Ah, that's right. You was greedy and got beaten at your own game. Oh no, poor Intel, because now, unfortunately, Intel has suffered a major 20 gigabyte data breach. The breach does not contain any personal data, but it does contain a huge amount of Intel's intellectual property. Ouch. The link to the files was distributed by @DeleteScape or Tilly1312 Cotterman on Twitter, and they claim more is coming soon. Cotman, who has a hobby of distributing classified proprietary information, said that the files were given to them anonymously, and also claimed that the hacker breached Intel, which Intel have denied. Intel responded in a statement to Tom's Hardware in which they said, "We are investigating this situation. The information appears to come from the Intel Resource and Design Center, which hosts information for use by our customers, partners, and other external parties who are registered for access. We believe an individual with access downloaded and shared this data." Well, technically that is a breach. But anyway, 20 gigabyte is a lot of data, and if you like a lot of data taking up all of your hard drive space, you're gonna love the new update to Call of Duty Modern Warfare, which makes the install over 200 gigabytes. I mean, what did they do? Just put the entire Microsoft Flight Simulator in there. 200 gigabytes for a shooter has to be some kind of record. That's going to kill a lot of people's SSDs. Luckily, the 2 terabyte Samsung QVO drives are pretty good. There's a link in the description. Speaking of where you can buy things, the Apple iOS store apparently hates game streaming services, and they are not allowing Microsoft Game Pass to launch in the store. The xCloud service was allowed during a testing phase, but is not allowed now. Apple have stood firm on not allowing any game streaming service on their iOS platform, stating that it violates the terms of service. Well, technically it's no different from, say, something like Netflix. It's just games instead of video. But Apple says that all games must be individually submitted for review. I mean, wow, if only Microsoft had their own mobile platform. I think that would really take off. For now, xCloud joins Stadia and GeForce in the banned from Apple club. The only way to use these streaming services is on a mobile device with Android. Let us step out of the real world and join the virtual one, because Firefox hopes to make browsing the web in VR even better, as it brings its made-for-VR web browser back home to the PC. Just like with the mobile version, Firefox Reality PC allows for 360 video, 2D web browsing, immersive content, and has native support for WebXR and WebVR. You can download it now from Viveport. It is compatible with most headsets and will hopefully be coming to Steam VR soon. Have you ever wanted to play Beat Saber with your feet? Well, now you can! Feet Saber is one of the many new mods by Luna, which also include badminton, boxing, VR, and vacuum saber. But Feet Saber looks by far the most interesting. Just don't be doing any Michael Jackson kicks and break your screens. That would be bad. Mods can be found via Mod Assistant and by installing the Luna modified mod. I probably butchered that name about 5 times. Luna. Anyway, the PlayStation 5 will support the current PSVR and all of its accessories. Hurrah! However, to play any PS5 games, VR or otherwise, you will need to use the new DualSense controller because, well, yeah, there's no running away from that Sony cash grab unless you're playing Stride, which is an aspiring free-running game. If you've ever wanted to play Mirror's Edge in VR, this just might be the one for you. The game will be released in 2 halves, because that's how many halves you can have, with a procedurally generated endless mode or arena mode launching first, and a campaign story mode launching later on. Early access for the PC VR headsets is set to be in August, and developer Joyway say that they have plans to release on Quest and PSVR in the future. And the future of walking is right now. Cat VR's consumer VR Treadmill has become the most funded VR accessory in history. It raised a whopping $1.66 million on Kickstarter, and it seems to be just the right size for consumers. It is operated with a low friction base and requires special shoes. It will be compatible with all major headsets, although the Quest was not on the list of the supported headsets at this time. It aims to be compatible with all games thanks to its own software. Currently, all of the rewards on Kickstarter are gone, so if you want one, you're gonna have to wait. And if you want more news, you're gonna have to wait till next week because I've run out for now. So thanks for watching. If you like tech, VR and gaming, we've got you covered here. Hit the sub button to join us, one of us. And if you want more like this, hit the thumbs up button. If you never want to see this again and think this was a big mistake and waste of your time, you can press that other button for that. But until next time, keep playing and be excellent to each other. Grab your free 90-day trial of Amazon Music HD with the link in the video description.